Welcome to the midpoint of the 3059 Medium Class Invitational's group matches. We've had an exciting and eventful 5 matches at the Patchwork, and we're looking forward to 5 more at Steiner Stadium. In the first match, Arnie Belrose of Starlight Stables faced off against Zara Alamin from Silver Dragon Stables. They fought a mobile skirmish across the Wilderness Arena that ended with Belrose destroying the entire left side of Alamin's Phoenix Hawk. For the second match, Lisbeth Braun of Lion City Stables was up against Dayajit Dewana of Galahad Stables. His Hunchback's big gun proved too much for her, and she struggled to stay on her feet. The referees called it a victory for him when she spent half a minute knocked out after losing her Griffin's leg. The third match was Eva Volkov of Tandrik Stables facing off against Arnie Belrose. This one ended up being about as close of a match as a fight can be. In the final seconds, their battle mechs collided as they kicked each other's leg off and fell to the ground. Arnie pulled off a narrow victory when he propped up his enforcer and shot off Volkov's remaining arm to leave her fully disabled and on the ground. In match number 4, Lisbeth Braun fought Zara Alamin. The two used their mobility to skirmish all over the arena. Late in the match, Alamin destroyed the Griffin's right arm and denied Braun her ERPPC. Then a bit of overconfidence on Alamin's part let Braun get behind her, and her rear armor was no match for 18 SRMs. She was knocked down and unconscious, and Braun made sure she wouldn't be able to keep fighting after that. Then the final match was Dayajit Dewana versus Eva Volkov. During this match, Volkov tried to play defensively by sticking to the woods. When Dewana got close, she ran out, but he was able to get right behind her. Unfortunately, his autocannon hit her Blackjack's head and ripped into the cockpit. While her friends and family mourned for her, the structure of the Invitational means that Tandrik Stables is obligated to have another one of their MechWarriors take her place for the remainder of the event. Zara Alamin is representing the Draconis Combine in Silver Dragon Stables. She has a gunnery skill of 3, a piloting skill of 4, and her training with the stable gives her a benefit to attacks at short range as well as being able to make more effective use of woods for cover. Her Phoenix Hawk has been upgraded with advanced lasers, a supercharged engine, and a targeting computer. She's lost both of her matches so far, but they've been close. I think she has the potential to break out in the upcoming set. Arnie Belrose is fighting for the Federated Commonwealth as part of Starlight Stables. He has a gunnery skill of 3 and a piloting skill of 2. Like other Starlight MechWarriors, he gets harder to hit when he's on the move. His Enforcer has an experimental X-Pulse laser that has been a boon in his matches so far. He's defeated both of his opponents. Marcus Lee is Tandrik Stables' replacement for Eva Volkov. He's a proud warrior from the Capellan Confederation who has truly embraced the Chancellor's Jin Chang vision. His gunnery and piloting skills are both 3. The up-close and fast fighting style of the stable gives him an advantage to hit inside of 5 hexes, including with physical attacks, but Tandrik MechWarriors tend to lose their tactical edge in drawn-out fights. He's piloting the same triple-strength Myanmar-equipped Blackjack as Eva Volkov used. Volkov lost both of her matches, so Lee is starting out at a 0-2 disadvantage. Dayajit Dewana represents the Free Worlds League-aligned Galahad Stables. He has gunnery and piloting skills of 2. Like all MechWarriors from Galahad Stables, Dewana has embraced the chivalric ideals of Captain General Thomas Merrick. He can take a penalty on attacks in order to aim away from the head and torsos of his opponent, and I expect he'll be using that with his Kaliyama autocannon after accidentally hitting Eva Volkov's cockpit and killing her in the last match. Like Belrose, Dewana has won both of his matches so far. Lisbeth Braun is our final contestant, and she fights for the Lyran Alliance's Lion City Stables. She has a gunnery skill of 2, but only a piloting skill of 5. Her stables training gives her a penalty on attacks at short range in exchange for a bonus to hit at long range. Her battle mech is a Griffin that has replaced its normal LRM launcher with a trio of SRM launchers. She is going into the second set of matches with 1 victory and 1 loss. Games played for the Invitational make use of several optional rules. As with most games I play, these make use of the options for careful stand, backwards level changes, expanded arm flipping, floating criticals, one-arm prone fire, and partially occupied hexes. Then to add some more variability for the one-on-one matches, these games also use the rules for direct and glancing blows from tactical operations. Finally, the MechWarriors benefit from the stable special abilities provided in Map Pack Solaris VII. There are 5 battles planned at Steiner Stadium. Belrose vs. Braun is up first, followed by Alamin vs. Dewana, Braun vs. Lee, Dewana vs. Belrose, and finally Lee vs. Alamin. Thanks for watching. If you want to stay up to date on the Medium Class Invitational and other videos from me, you can subscribe here on YouTube at scottsgameroom.com or on Patreon. And finally, I'd like to thank my patrons at the supporter tier, Gus, Joshua, Camilla, Cogwar, and Zachary. Thanks for making these videos possible.